This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. The seasons of 2024 see head coaching changes underway for Victor Valley College baseball and softball. Softball's program was resurrected in 2023 under Coach Adam Santa Cruz, and Lady Rams softball has something of a new look in that Adam Santa Cruz has stepped away from coaching Rams baseball while remaining head softball coach. At this summer class session, team leaders from the season past displayed their strengths. Shortstop Juliana Martinez with the base hit. Here, the former Hesperia Lady Scorpion led the 2023 Lady Rams in extra base hits and stolen bases. EMELYN Gonzalez, who often followed leadoff hitter Juliana Martinez in the batting order, explained the purpose of summer class and conveyed her goals for her sophomore season.
This is actually our first season that we're doing this. It's the weightlifting our practices, and honestly it's just to get us going. It's to have a head start, for season, get our bodies right, get stronger, get faster and all that. It's honestly really exciting. It's our first time doing this, and having a big team like this, as many girls, I feel like it'll bring us becoming a big team, and we'll have a really good bond.
Any personal goals? What are your personal goals as you look to 2023, 2024?
I really want to get my bat moving more. I really want to get a lot of more hits, a lot of more RBIs, just get that batting average way up there. And in general, just create really good bonds with the whole team, We haven't had a problem with that at all, but as many girls as we have this time, it's gonna be a better thing. Just get a good team going on.
The team's top defensive player last season, center fielder ALISSA Trevedan. She had the highest fielding percentage. What is she working on in summer class?
For the upcoming season, I just get better, really bond with the team, be a leader. In the outfield, my defense, really work on my defense, then how to read the balls better, get better.
Offensively, ALISSA Trevedan was second on the team in stolen bases and hit .300 the second half of the season. These two pitchers return. Alina Lopez led the team in innings pitched and strikeouts the past season. She played her high school softball at University Prep. Southpaw Patty Mosier followed in the number of innings pitched. The former Silverado Lady Hawk also provided a power punch from the left side of the plate. She was among the Lady Rams RBI leaders the past season. Newcomer Natalia Martinez is shown with sister Juliana Martinez behind her at shortstop. Natalia Martinez pitched for the Hesperia Lady Scorpions. 2020 was her senior season. Here's one genuine impact player.
I'm Rebecca Godwin. I formerly played at Granite Hills High School for 4 years.
An impact player offensively and defensively. 4 years All Desert Sky League at Granite Hills. What does Rebecca Godwin bring to the table?
I'm an overall strong player, so you can put me anywhere and I always give my 100%. I like to keep the team up, so if somebody's struggling, I go and I try to pick them back up.
What position do you play defensively that's your preference?
Catcher and center.
Rebecca Godwin's leadership qualities may be the most valuable skill set she brings to VVC. Offensively, she hit .545 her senior year at Granite Hills and led the Lady Cougars in runs driven in, runs scored, and on-base percentage, and led the Desert Sky League in base hits and stolen bases. On the mound, she averaged 1 strikeout for every inning pitched. Here's another prized recruit.
Alyssa Garcia.
Where did you go to high school, Alyssa?
Serrano High School.
And what position?
I'm a utility player.
What are your strengths? What do you bring to a team?
Good sportsmanship.
Are you better off offensively or defensively? What are your strengths?
Defensively.
Yeah. Did you do a lot of pitching at Serrano?
Kinda, mostly shortstop.
Alyssa Garcia hit .406 her senior season at Serrano. Coach Adam Santa Cruz has 15 players in his summer class. 10 of the 15 are first-year Lady Rams. The 15 all recruited from high desert schools: Hesperia, Serrano, Apple Valley, Granite Hills, Silverado, AAE, Excelsior, University Prep, Riverside Prep, and Lucerne Valley.
Hi, Terry.
The Capo, back to the beginning. The theme for new head baseball coach Nate Lambden.
You know, coming back, first off, I'm so excited to be returning to Victor Valley College after all these years. And, I started my collegiate head coaching career here, and I want to finish my career as well here. So, I've gotten to know the returning guys, our incoming recruits. We have a great nucleus of returners and incoming guys. They kind of get a feel for who I am. I got a real positive mindset. I'm about really just helping them to develop as players and people, and I'm excited to be working with all of them.
Returning players forming the nucleus of veterans from last season: pitcher Jesse Mauricio, the former Apple Valley Sun Devil southpaw, led the Rams in innings pitched. Versatile Isaiah Galindo, the former Sultana Sultan, pitched both as a starter and reliever, played infield and outfield, and hit .300 his freshman year. First baseman Darren Atkinson, former Adelanto Saint, a .300 hitter the second half of last season. And watch this throw from right fielder Aaron Oliveras, the former Victor Valley High School Jackrabbit. The 9-2 double play, nailing the base runner at the plate. Aaron Oliveras, one of the top defensive outfielders in the conference last season. Catcher Kyle Adcock is among Victor Valley College players showing the most improvement throughout the team's 2023 season. The first-year Ram and former Adelanto Saints All-Desert Sky League catcher had not played baseball until his freshman year in high school.
So, like I said, I started freshman year of Adelanto. I never played ball at all before that. Played soccer, and then I started playing baseball there because my dad always taught me how to play it. So, just decided to play that year. Broke my arm freshman year, got cut short that season, and then sophomore year I got cut short because of COVID. So I only played 2 full seasons of high school, my junior and senior year, and then now I'm here playing baseball at VVC.
Kyle, how do you address the challenges, the differences, comparing high school baseball to college baseball?
So the difference between there, I feel like in college there's a lot more responsibility than high school. It's kind of about, high school, it's like you're there having fun, and it's not much of a job. Here as college, it's a lot more harder. You got the classes and everything. Like I said, it's a leadership thing. I feel like I take more in that than here in high school. The times I haven't been playing, I've just been practicing a lot more, hitting in the cages by myself, just working a lot more harder than usual. High school, I wasn't really like that. I never really took it as serious as I used to just take it for fun. But once I hit here, it was kind of like, this is a job now, so I've committed to this. So basically, I just practiced a lot. That was really it.
What have you enjoyed most about your freshman season at VVC?
I guess the guys, just hanging out with them. They're cool guys to hang out with. Playing baseball with them is just something I enjoy a lot.
Kyle Adcock's dedication and determination to improve makes him one of the team's top players returning in 2024.
Thank you, Terry.
This Victor Valley College Sports Report is presented by the Bradco Companies, Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies, the High Desert Mojave River Valley's longest-standing full-service commercial brokerage firm. Bradco, ardent supporters of the team's athletes and sports programs at Victor Valley College. Coach Robert Metzger has his Oak Hills Bulldogs locked and loaded, locked in and loaded with talent in pursuit of a third consecutive Mojave River League title. Offensive tackle Pocky Fano, 53, is the biggest reason, literally and figuratively, Oak Hills is favored to three-peat. 6'5", 270. Now, Pocky Fano is twice first-team All-League and the area's most highly recruited lineman in 2023. These comments followed the Bulldogs' 41-27 victory over Apple Valley last season.
Sparky, what made the difference in this game?
We're just more physical. We played our hearts out, you know. We've been preparing for this for a long time. And it felt good. As you can see, everybody was excited. We got the stands up and everything.
Other all-league players leading the Bulldogs into the 2023 season are the area's most highly recruited running back, their quarterback and Mojave River League Offensive Player of the Year, a super sophomore who led the league in interceptions his freshman season, and an all-Mojave River League linebacker. These Bulldogs were interviewed at a 7-on-7 competition on the day their all-CIF running back was celebrating his 17th birthday.
Carson Cox, Oak Hills High School.
What position is Carson?
Running back, outside linebacker.
A preference? Where would you rather be, offense or defense?
I like both. I'll go running back.
You could do some wide receiver too. This
I can.
passing league gives you that opportunity.
It does, absolutely.
What do you perceive as your role? What's your role on this team, especially in terms of leadership?
Being the leader, setting the example, lead by example, doing always what's right. So.
All right. What are you guys going to have to do to repeat as MRL champions?
Keep working hard in the weight room. It starts in the weight room. The leadership that we have going on, the friendship, the bonds, and just rebuilding up. You can't get complacent.
What are the advantages of the passing league, the 7-on-7? Is it more conditioning, or is it actually in timing with the skill players coming back?
It's a little bit of both. Mainly conditioning, getting used to the routes and everything, getting used to what we'll see during the season. So.
Colleges joining the list. Recruiting the junior speedster includes the USC Trojans.
Thank you.
Add this player in the mix, and Oak Hills has the most explosive offensive attack in the league.
Diego Lopez, senior quarterback at Oak Hills.
Do you have personal goals for this upcoming season?
I'm mostly focused on team goals, but personal goals, I would like to throw for at least 25 touchdowns, and I want more rushing touchdowns this year.
What's the team going to have to do to repeat as MRL champions?
We're just going to have to stay focused, stay humble, and take 1 week at a time.
How would you define your role, particularly in terms of leadership?
You know, just like staying on top of the guys in a respectful way, cheering them on, getting them up, and, you know, just don't bring them down.
What advantages do you find in this passing league? What do you guys get out of it?
We get a lot out of it. Last year, you know, we had a couple of guys, but this year they're not known as much, but we've been working and we just need to get on the same page just like last year. We'll be fine.
Thanks for these comments, Diego, and good luck as the season gets underway in August.
Thank you.
Receivers include the MRL pass interceptions leader in 2022.
Jeffrey Johnson.
What grade are you in, Jeff?
9th grade, going into 10th right now.
What do you foresee as your role on this Bulldogs team?
Honestly, to go wherever Coach puts me and give it my best every single play.
Do you have any preference, offense and defense?
I prefer defense.
The league's top pass defender last year, all set to be a top pass receiver in 2023.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Versatility applies to this all-league player named All-MRL Utility Player.
Gabriel Garcia Jr., running back, linebacker, class of 24.
What do you foresee your role as the 2023 season is just around the bend?
I see them me being dependable, like they could count on me to do whatever they need me to do, and not just what I want to do, but what the team needs me to do.
All right, that's all I need. Thanks for these comments. Good luck, and it'll be fun watching you today.
Thank you.
Another returning All-Mojave River League Bulldog is Charles King, 99, the 6'1", 232-pound defensive lineman, registered 37 solo tackles his junior year, his 7 sacks, tops among Bulldogs defenders. Also returning, Gabriel Lucero, 15, 6', 210-pound defensive lineman. Oak Hills opens the 2023 season hosting Aquinas on August 18th. Aquinas out of San Bernardino and the Ironwood League. Apple Valley's Kyle Godfrey prepares his Sun Devils to contend for the Mojave River League title and make another advance deep into the postseason. Apple Valley played in the CIF championship game in 2021. Team leaders include an all-MRL quarterback, all-league lineman, all-area running back, and all-league free safety. These players were interviewed on the 17th birthday of their quarterback.
Hi, Noah Seeley, number 8, quarterback at Apple Valley High School.
Yeah. Senior season coming up. Answer this right away, if you would, Noah. How do you see your responsibilities, your role as a team leader this season?
I definitely think more on the vocal side because we lost a lot of our vocal leaders with Jairo Pepitele, with him being gone. And a lot of I think it's also just me being a senior. It's like that opportunity to just show the team that I'm the guy to kind of follow.
Confidence never lacking, and that has been one of your strengths, your strong points. Let me ask you this. If there's a superhero, an action hero you could identify with, you had to be the stunt double, let's say, in a movie. Is there a superhero or an action hero you could identify with, and why?
I'd probably say like Spider-Man. That's how I think, because I've noticed with a lot of his movies he always gets knocked down pretty bad, but he always never really gives up. So that's why I like that aspect of it.
What do you know the Sun Devils are going to have to do in order to regain the Mojave River League championship?
I think this year it's going to be playing smart and playing through the strengths of each player we got. So, and I also think just playing more as a team this year, having a better bond than we did last year.
On the receiving end of that 48-yard screen pass,
XAVIER Salazar, class of 2024, running back, safety.
XAVIER Salazar, returning all-area running back, who shows his breakaway speed again on this 57-yard touchdown. He knows his role this season involves more than breaking off long runs and scoring touchdowns.
Being a leader, I'm sure they rely on me being a leader this year, helping out the younger pups. There's gonna be a few of them, but I'll be there to help them out and as best I could.
Is there an NFL player or a college player that you identify with and would like to kind of emulate how they play?
Hdsr, he's a small guy, very elusive, fast, and he's really good on open field tackling, or breaking that open field. I kind of identify as that, Hdsr.
What are the Sun Devils going to have to do to regain the Mojave River League championship?
Work as a team. We got to build some trust. Our team bonding, which it's getting up there. We're doing really good on team bonding. But yeah, we just got to build trust and trust in each other that we'll do our own job and know our own jobs.
It is tough to single out highlights of offensive linemen like Jonah Laupepatella, 55. Their highlight is the success of the play when they do their job blocking. To get a better idea of what makes Jonah Laupepatella so special, listen to his interview.
I'm Jonah. I'm class of 2025. I play offensive tackle, offensive guard, and I also play D-line.
And pronounce your last name because I think everybody mispronounces it.
Laupepatella.
All right, thank you. What do you see as your role on the team this year, Jonah?
I see my role as a leader, not only to my teammates, but as well as my classmates in my school, and I just try to help everyone around here and try to do my best on and off the field.
If you could identify with any action hero or superhero, say perhaps you have to be their stunt double in a movie or something like that, is there a superhero or an action hero you could identify with, and why?
A superhero that I can identify with is the Hulk, mainly because he's my favorite superhero, and I'm like my strongest asset is my brain, and I'm like smart with everything I do. I make smart decisions, and also I get angry on the field, and I'm strong.
What will Apple Valley have to do to win the MRL title this year?
This year, I think we have to be better as a family, and not work as a team, but work as a family, and we got to come closer together and build better bonds, and we definitely got to work harder on and off the field. We can't, and we also got to show up to the game knowing that we're going to win and not question if we're going to win.
The team's defensive captain exudes that confidence.
KAYDEN, I am a football player at Apple Valley High School. I play receiver and safety.
expect to go both ways this year?
Yes, sir. I'm going to go both ways, make plays on both of the sides.
What do you perceive as your role? What's your job in the leadership role?
I'm a captain of the defense. I'm a leader. I control all the DBs. I tell them where to go and what to do. So,
what about the action hero question? If you could identify with a superhero or an action hero, who would that be and why?
I would be probably Superman because I want to be that one guy that will able to make all the plays on the field. Like if the coaches need a deep play to happen, like I could go and make that play and be there for them, be that Superman on the team.
Nicely said. What about the task ahead for the Sun Devils? What's Apple Valley going to have to do in order to contend for the Mojave River League Championship?
Well, our coaches do an amazing job by keeping us strong, physical. Like we have a great weight room session going on right now. We're definitely just gonna have to be way physical. Like we're a really physical team. So if we're going into that season physical, strong, we're gonna do really great.
This Sun Devil was also All-League last season, kicker Kyler Peters. A junior this season, Kyler Peters connected on 40 of 43 extra points and kicked 4 field goals last season, won a 44-yarder. He's not exactly a secret weapon. He is reigning All-League place kicker, but Kyler Peters may well prove to be the difference maker in any close games the Sun Devils play in 2023. Apple Valley opens the season at home August 18th against East Lake out of Chula Vista. Hesperia's Casey Goodnow enters his 6th season as Scorpions head coach, and he has 4 talented and experienced team leaders primed to lead the team into the 2023 season. This Scorpion was All-League his sophomore and junior years, and in 2022 the only player named All-League on both offense and defense.
You're talking to Anthony Ruiz. I'm a senior at Hesperia High School. I play DN and right guard, and some of my personal goals is to be either a teacher or either go to the military or the NFL.
The 6-foot, 280-pound offensive guard pulls and leads blockers here. He's number 55. His goal, his senior year?
Personal goals for the team, I want to say try to win MRL, compete with Oak, and try to shock the world this year.
As a team, what must the Scorpions do this season to compete for the Mojave River League title?
To compete for the MRL title is like have that mindset to win every single game. Have a mindset where even if we're down, we still have a chance to win a 10-point game, 15-point game. It doesn't matter what the deficit is. We have to have that mindset to keep on pushing forward.
Your role, if this year's team is going to shock the world?
Our role is to be a leader, to lead the linemen, the defense, the offense, to lead my brothers into battle.
Among the leading brothers in arms is this returning All-League defensive back.
You're talking to Don Henry.
Don, you were an All-League player last year. What position did you get to play this year, and what year are you?
I'm a senior. I'm going to play receiver and a little bit of safety and corner.
What does Don Henry see as his role on this team?
To lead by example and help us at all means possible to win.
And for the Scorpions to contend for a league title and post-season berth?
Come together, listen to our coaches, and execute everything they say. We should be fine. Our goal is for us to come into league undefeated, and then come through league and get to playoffs.
Scorpions' opponents face this sacks and tackles leader.
Alan Torres.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 12th grade.
And Hesperia High School, what positions do you play?
I'm a linebacker and a running back.
What will the Scorpions have to do in order to compete in the MRL this year?
I think we got to come together as a family and as a team, just communicate better and, rally.
What does Adon Torres perceive to be his role on the team?
I think my job is just to be a leader, bring all the younger guys up, and just lead this team to what we want to do this year.
This Scorpions senior is another of the team's versatile two-way starters.
My name is Aiden Saylor, and I come to Hesperia High School.
What positions?
I'm playing linebacker and a little bit of wide receiver.
You're a senior this year. What do you perceive your job is? What's job one or your role on the team this year?
My job is to be a leader and to pick these guys up and to help them do the best they can at all aspects of their game.
All right, nicely stated. What are the things that the Scorpions are going to have to do as a team in order to compete for the Mojave River League title or to make the playoffs this year?
We're all just going to need to come together as a team and trust each other that we could do our jobs and, you know, play the best we can.
The Scorpions open the season hosting Barstow August 18th, followed by pre-league matchups that include games against Desert Sky League counterparts Adelanto, Granite Hills, and Silverado, before opening MRL play against Oak Hills September 29th. Adelanto coach Rafael Perry has a trio of all-league players returning to anchor the Saints' defense, including first-team All-Desert Sky League defensive end Marquise Pacheco.
My name is Marquise Pacheco. I'm from Adelanto High School, class 2024. I play wide receiver. I'm helping my coach play quarterback, but I play DN, and yeah.
Weren't you all-league last year?
Yes, sir.
What position?
DN.
Yeah, so you've got to experience both sides of the ball. Do you have a preference? Where would you rather be when the game's in the way?
To be honest, both sides of the ball is kind of fun. Yeah. It's really fun, but it's a lot of work. So like, you got to stay focused and stuff.
What do you see as your role on this team?
Just being with the family, with my team, having fun with the coaches, just balling out.
What are Saints going to have to do in order to compete for the DSL title in 2023?
We're going to have to ball out this year. We have to keep going. Fight hard. Don't give up.
This Saints Junior is another two-way starter and returning all Desert Sky League selection.
Tylen Johnson.
Tylen, what positions do you play? What year are you?
I play wide receiver and corner, and I go to Adelanto High School, and I'm class of 25.
What's your job? What's your role? What's your responsibilities with this team?
I feel like having to be a leader, set an example, get everybody to work hard.
Yeah. What are the Saints going to have to do to contend for the DSL title in 2023?
Everybody has to give it 110% every play. Nobody could take a break off because everything has to be all gas, no breaks this year.
Job one for the Saints offense, upgrading their passing game, grooming a new quarterback, paramount in the process.
You're talking to Sebastian Lopez. I come from Adelanto, California. And,
what positions?
Quarterback. Quarterback.
Where are you?
I'm a class of 2024.
How do you view yourself as a leader of this team? What are your responsibilities? What are your duties?
I view myself as someone that my players look up to, as a leader, not even more as a teammate, as a brother, as family. My goal for this year, my responsibility is to keep my team at a chin up, chest high. That's what we say, as a team, because in the highs and lows, no matter what it is, even if they score on us, we're down 15-0, we're down. No matter the case, we will always keep our heads up high. My responsibility is to keep my team up, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to take us to the top. And no matter what, everything's a lesson. No regrets, only learning.
Nicely said. Well said. What are the Saints going to have to do to contend for the DSL title this season?
Well, it's all competition. All I can say is my team will be prepared, ready. I can't say nothing about the other teams because I'm worried about my team and my team only. One thing I could for sure say and guarantee you is we're gonna do the best we can, and they're gonna see who we are. We're gonna represent Adelanto 8-time for sure.
For sure, the first test for the Saints in 2023 will be their season opener at home Friday, August 18th against Castaic. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill, corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road in Victorville. Bid fast and last, world-class auctioneers. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies, Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Silverwood, the developers of the Silverwood Master Planned Community. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen print Printing and Mastercraft Embroidery Design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, Conference and Convention Center for the Victor Valley. The Holiday Inn supports our area's teams, schools, athletes, and sports programs. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events.